Music is fun.
Join the revolt. There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
I'm waking up in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Raise my flag, down my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. Whoa. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up, I'm getting my bones enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age.
Humanity is waking up. There are enormous numbers of people who are now beginning to allow the veil to lift and allow themselves to see what they couldn't see before.
Where we go one,
We go up.
Where we go one, we go up.
There we go one, we go up.
Where we go one, we go up.
Where we go up, we go up.
All right. Okay.
Hello. Surprise appearance on tonight's show, huh?
Yeah. We just kind of popped on live. We're going to do some random stuff. But that video you just watched, RevDQ over on X had made that. I hadn't seen that. Like I was just scrolling through X right before we started live, and I see that. I'm like, oh my God, we got to add that. But let me share that here. This is RevDQ. Let me get rid of the graphics here real quick so you can actually see the screen. Where's that at?
Man, I gotta say, I'm loving the administrative privileges tonight. That's pretty cool, man.
Heck yeah. Okay, so anyway, guys, this is RevDQ. I'm assuming he made that video. I'm a Q guy, and that video absolutely baked my mind. That's an awesome video. So anyway, let's get into what we want to get into tonight. I don't really have anything in particular. Like I said, this is kind of on the fly. We're just kind of digging stuff up. You got something for us, Parabellum?
Yeah, absolutely, Hex. Tonight, man, I just saw some funny stuff. Again, like you said, we're just sitting around having a few drinks, a couple guys sitting talking about politics and bullshit. But something that I saw that was funny today, you know,
it's a free for all tonight.
Absolutely. It's a few days old, but I don't know if you have the clip for it. Maybe you can put it on the screen, but it was Hillary Clinton's response to the $400 million Qatar jet that the United States just received. And yes, I like to say the United States received it because that's more diplomatic than what the liberals are trying to push. They're trying to say that Donald Trump received this gift. And I don't firmly believe that 100%.
Okay. Let me see if I can pull that up here real quick. Bear with me. Let's see. Hillary Clinton response to jet.
So yeah, what I found was Hillary Clinton came out. Okay, so she got on Twitter, guys, and she came out and she made a statement, basically that said, "Be serious. Nobody gives millions of dollars to Donald Trump without expecting anything in return." And there was a response by a user. Got to give credit to Soquil by the Creek. That said, "Be serious. Nobody give millions of dollars to the Clinton Foundation without expecting anything in return." Okay, so hopefully, Dave, you get that put up here. But what?
I've got some stuff pulled up here. Like I just typed in Hillary Clinton response to jet.
Oh, here, I'll send you the. Let me send you.
If you got a link to it, yeah, send it.
Absolutely, it's on.
Or hell, if you got a link to it, you can add it yourself. Share your screen.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Yeah, we got this shit. We got this shit.
Okay, here we go. Share screen. Share screen. Absolutely. Let's do that. Okay.
And then add it to stage.
Before remove other media from the stage.
Yep. Let me remove.
Oh shit! Did I just?
Yeah, you're Biggie size, motherfucker.
I just removed you, dude.
Guys, again, we're trying to figure this out as we go. We're new to streaming and new to StreamYard, so we're just trying to, like, we've just discovered some new stuff tonight. We're just trying to work with it and see what we can do.
Here we go. Add to stage.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Does that make it full screen for you guys, or?
No, if you click on the last little icon over there, like you got the one we're on right now with the two camera views and the clip. If you click on the last one to the right side, that should make it.
Here we go.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
All right, cool deal. So we're learning. Sorry about the delay on that, guys, but like Heck said, we're still trying to figure out this thing. So if you look up at the top, okay, Clinton Foundation donor search, what we're talking about, Hillary Clinton came out and ran her mouth, and of course it backfired in absolute fashion. Hillary Clinton always posts things on X, Twitter, and she always makes sure that nobody can post comments. Nobody really likes that. But anyways, that didn't stop her from being destroyed. Former President Bill Clinton released a list of donors to his charity. The database includes more than 146,000 individuals. Okay, so this is donations from 10 million to 25 million. Okay. USAID, of course, is up there. We know that's corrupt as all get out. But if you go through this list and you take the time to check this out, what is funny is Hillary Clinton's actually complaining about the Qatari jet to Donald Trump from Saudi Arabia, but look at who gave her and Bill Clinton $10 to $25 million donations.
Oh yeah, I seen this the other day.
Saudi Arabia, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, absolutely burned her out on that one. So yeah, I wanted to.
I love it. 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 I love it.
Well, I gotta stop it.
Yeah.
Hey, we're learning.
So I mean, that is just at its finest right there. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. You got to share with the viewers what's going on with that. So you've got 8647 out there. Every time a Democrat gets a chance to get on and say something, they just end up showing their ass and it being a complete failure. This is yet another example. What do you think about that, Dave?
Yeah, I agree 100% because I'd seen that a couple of days ago. Somebody had posted a little clip of, in the past when, the Clintons got all that money and they were kind of comparing it. They're like, what's the difference?
Yeah. There's absolutely no.
And the other thing too is the plane doesn't belong to Trump. The plane belongs to the U.S. government.
But you know what it is, don't you?
But it's political bullshit.
Yeah, it's political bullshit, dude. That's all it comes down to with political bullshit, political ploys to try and hurt Donald Trump with the Trump derangement syndrome. I guess most recently called it TDS, and I kind of like that. PTS.
Yep. So let's see. We got anybody joining us yet live? Anybody on Facebook joining us, or is everybody just ignoring me? Am I getting shadow banned? Because that's usually what happens. I get shadow banned and nobody pays attention to my shit.
Facebook's so easy to get kicked off of just for having an opinion, which is insane because of the Qatar trip. Zuckerberg was there, and this asshole's still banning people. So,
yeah. Look, you're talking to a guy who I didn't get my Facebook account put in Facebook jail. I got my whole entire account like annihilated. Like my old account, they wiped it completely. It's deleted. All my pictures, everything is gone. Like,
well, I remember I don't have an iPhone. Okay, so I'm like
because of my political stance and my political views, and they
they're going to do it.
And Mark Zuckerberg, if you're watching this is for you right here.
Bam, motherfucker!
I'm back. Oh, freaking! What's his name? Men in Black. No, Men in Black song or Men in Black movie.
Damn.
No, not Will Smith. The I'm back. Flies the.
Oh yeah.
A Christmas.
I can't place it right offhand. I stopped watching after like part 2.
Anyway, yeah, that's what I was kind of hinting at is that guy. Anyway, I've got this I seen today, which I thought was pretty interesting. Okay. Well, actually, I seen this just right before the show. Was Donald Trump had made, and this is Q related. And again, there's a whole lot of stuff that's been coming out lately, and it's looking like we're getting ready to possibly see some accountability with this stuff that's coming out, because you got the Epstein files, then you got this whole Diddy trial and all this other stuff. And
nasty stuff coming out of that trial.
Let me add this to the stage here. Shit. There we go. And let me biggie size that damn thing. So we got this. Donald Trump posted a video here, and it's 1 minute and 5 seconds long. We'll play the video, and then I'll get into what I was getting at. Like, even he's in Saudi Arabia here, so there's a lot around Saudi Arabia that's happening in America right now that kind of pertains to it. There's like the $600 billion deal and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, and the 1.2 trillion.
Plus, like,
Slade in Saudi Arabia.
If you guys watched last night's show when we got into the Saudi Arabia thing, I was showing how why Trump is treated like he is in Saudi Arabia, because he saved Mohammed bin what the heck's his last Salman, yeah.
Yes.
Mohammed bin Salman. I can't never pronounce that last name.
I got you.
So anyway, he saved his life pretty much during that Mandalay Bay shooting there in Vegas by giving him a heads up that, hey, this is an assassination attempt on you. And, so anyway, I think heads are getting ready to roll, and I've not watched this video yet, but I just noticed again that it was 1 minute and 5 seconds, which made me think of a Q drop. So let's give this video a play here.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's absolutely
It's a true privilege to visit your country, special country, and gather as friends. I'm honored to be the first American president ever to officially visit. To the Emir, to the royal family, and to this entire nation, congratulations on a spectacular job. As president, I'm proud that our growing friendship is blossoming into a full-fledged economic and security partnership. We're setting records on this trip. We're bringing a lot of investment back into the United States of America. We'll be well over $10 trillion. I want to thank Your Highness for helping with that number. You can count on us, and that it's going to be a great investment for you. So tonight, let us give thanks for the blessings of this friendship. We have a great friendship. I want to wish peace to the Emir and to all Qataris. Working together, we can help the entire region unlock its potential. So I just want to say it's an honor to be with you.
Okay. Again, the video was 1 minute and 5 seconds. And that made me think of Q Drop 105. And if you look at, again, I was saying that I think a lot.
Sorry.
I think a lot of stuff's getting ready to happen. We're getting ready to see some big, maybe like we're in the final phase of this plan, and we're getting ready to see some maybe big arrest, in my opinion, that's coming up. So here we got Q Drop 105. Let me make that big. Oh, it's not going to do it that way. Anyway, you can see it. But Q Drop 105 says, please pray, operators in harm's way, high risk, high value targets. Please pause and give thanks to those who would die to save our republic. More to follow, Q. So again, I think we've got like Q says, there's operators out there that's under back channels kind of thing that's doing things that just because you don't see something happen doesn't mean it's not happening. So operators in harm's way, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of backlash because, like, if you're a bank robber and you're robbing a bank, and I've made this comment or made this statement before, you're a bank robber and you're robbing a bank, you're not going to get right out there when the cops come and just throw your hands up in the air and say, I give up. You're going to fight with everything you have. So, operators in harm's way, they're fighting back. So I just wanted to kind of toss that out there tonight. What else we got?
That's pretty neat. Wild coincidence on the 105. Not sure.
Oh, wait, I got one more. So here's another wild coincidence, but there's no coincidences.
All right, Jethro Gibbs.
All right. So let me share this screen here. Donald Trump also posted this video today, and let me biggie size it. If you look right here, the video is 1 minute and 7 seconds. 1-7. Take the 0 away, you got 1-7. What is today's date? The 17th. Donald Trump posted this video that was 1 minute and 7 seconds on the 17th. I thought that was a pretty freaking cool salute to Anons out there, because Donald Trump and a bunch of these others keep giving these salutes, especially like, we went over that last night on the show with the 5-5s and Dan Scavino and all that stuff. It's yet another salute to Anons. Donald Trump can say that he's not part of Q Team as much as he wants, but we know that Donald Trump is part of Q Team. Or, I do anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll convince you. Maybe I'll convince you before it's over. Maybe not.
You may.
With the map.
Follow the map. Or news unlocks map. Anyway, what do we got next, Brian? Parabellum.
Oh man.
Parabellogram.
Parabellogram. I've changed my name so many times.
I know. I almost called you paraplegic one night.
Yeah, paraplegic. That's a good one. I like that, dude.
I had to catch myself.
The cool thing about a paraplegic that a lot of people don't know, all the are except their dick.
All right, let's moving on.
Come on, there's a blooper there, dude.
Yeah. Again, guys, this is the after show. Probably. Anyway, what else you got for us? I've also only got like a few. We're only going to do this for probably maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes. I've got a fire pit waiting on me out back and family waiting out there. So I'm probably going to have to jump out there in a little bit. So,
you know what? Real quick, actually, what about the audio that was released of Joe Biden here recently? I think
there you go. Yeah, that was awful interesting.
My gosh!
Pull that up and add it.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I've got a clip of it.
Look, here we are.
Here we go. Okay.
Larger than life.
1 second. I'm going to try and now, how do I do this? Share screen. Where's that at?
Oh, look, I'm accidentally advertising for Jones Oil.
Oh, new scene. Nope, I don't want to do that. Present. Share screen. 1 second. Still trying to work through this.
Yeah, you'll get the hang of it. It's taken me a while to do what
Is that popping up for you?
You got it on there. There you go.
All right, cool deal. So we're going to go here. And this is basically talking about the Biden-Hurt interview, the audio released from the Axios phone call. Way back in the day when everybody was doubting Joe Biden's cognitive ability, all the conservatives were saying that, this guy has an absolute cognitive decline. And all of the Democrats were, of course, at this time saying, no, there's nothing wrong with him. He's absolutely functional. He passes psychological tests and a whole bunch of bullshit. But anyways, is this playing through, Dave? Can you see it good?
I can see it. Yep.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to.
There you go.
And so it was. And by the way, there were still a lot of people at the time when I got out of the Senate that were encouraging me to run in this period. I don't know. This is what, 2017, 18 area?
Yes, sir.
Remember, in this time frame, my son is either been deployed or is dying.
Written by a nice reporter.
So
now
that's
the book. You got to see.
Okay, so let me put this back on us here for a second. So
This guy. I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like.
What is that? He got Joe Biden. He's talking about Joe Biden. Oh my God, dude. So I can't hear you, Dave. Where you at?
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Oh, okay.
I was just laughing about that. I don't know what I said. I don't remember. Joe Biden.
So what do you think about the Axios interview right there? What did you take away from that?
Well, what I took away from it is what I took away a long time ago. Like I said a long time ago, that Biden is in a mental decline.
Mm-hmm.
And the Democrats were hiding it. They had been hiding it. The mainstream news had hit it until. So this is the thing with that is you had the debate between Trump and Biden. Do you remember that?
Oh, absolutely. That was a shit.
So that was the point that they were like, all right, we're putting you out there. You're not a piece of shit, but you're just, you're not fit, and we're putting you out there, and we're going to let you go with no teleprompter, no meds, whatever. And Biden,
it did not pay off for him at all.
It completely fucked up. Like after that debate was over, you had Jill, after the after show there, you had Jill, and she was like, "Oh, you did it, Joe, you did it," and blah blah. Like treat him like a little kid.
Yeah, it reminds me of
the job.
It's like Joe Dirt movie. You did it, Joe.
So, yeah. So coming up on that debate, I was telling my wife and a couple other people, I was telling they're gonna there's a Q drop. I think it's 40. Let me look it up. I think it's 4014.
401k, Biff says.
Yeah, it's 4014. Let me share my screen here real quick.
Just letting y'all know.
And this, I was like really hitting at this Q drop back when that was happening, and that drop says, why are they pushing back D's? But the main thing I wanted to look at that in that drop was D's nuts, yeah. but it says why was she saved from officially announcing? Why was she reserved for last minute change? How do you attempt to sneak one in? How do you attempt to ensure victory? Adopt national mail-in, a national vote by mail. But anyway, like that whole thing where it said,
"Come look at all these airplanes or whatever."
Hold on, that's all right.
Like they is a line of fucking stars. That's what it looks like, but they're one right after another in a straight line. Like,
Okay.
you gotta come see it.
We got like 2 or 3 minutes left, and I'll be out there. All right. Anyway, you know that drop was saying that why was she saved from officially announcing? So anyway, that drop was saying why was she saved from officially announcing? Why was she reserved for last minute change? And I kept telling everybody, you know, after that debate, they're going to take Biden out. And I said it would be on or before the 30th of July, I think's when it was.
Oh, yeah.
And lo and behold, Biden got taken out and Hillary came in. So the drop says, why was she safe for a, you know, last minute change? Why was she, you know, didn't officially announce? So, you know, I was kind of getting at that with that drop back then. But yeah, Biden's decline is just, it's been awful. And everybody's witnessed it. I mean, whether you follow Q or don't follow Q, you can see that, you know, Biden's mental decline has went downhill.
Well, that's the one thing that I understand as far as the practical view in which the side that I'm on and you are on the Q, which it's not really sides. You kind of, the thing about Q is they do follow a lot of practical view and conservative views and stuff. They just have a little bit of extra rabbit hole. So there's a lot that we agree upon.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Back to the video. One thing that I had to absolutely put out, it was the Axios. Joe Biden, you have to say this part. So if you noticed in the interview, what he was talking about was in 2017 or 2018. This is Joe Biden's words. 2017 or 2018, my son had died. Okay, so you want to talk about cognitive decline. What happened in 2007 or 2017 or 2018? Trump was president. His son was nowhere near. He is absolutely off base with this. So that's what everybody in Newsmax and all the viewpoints are talking. They're like, look, guys, in this Axios interview, this is the most important thing. Look at he didn't understand dates and times at all. And that is with his son who passed away.
I don't have time. I don't have time to look it up. But do you remember the clip when he was talking about his Uncle Bosie?
Oh, yeah.
There, see,
popcorn.
it's
popcorn with no food.
and popcorn and like his Uncle Bosie, I think he said he was eaten by cannibals. Is that what it was?
Dude, he did. Yes,
he had got shot down. He was in the war, got shot down, and got eaten by cannibals.
Oh my God!
Everybody was like, "What?"
I swear, it reminds me of Major Payne. You know, and Charlie. All of a sudden, you didn't know it. He didn't have no legs. I said, "Run, Charlie, run!" Fucking Joe Biden, dude. But anyway, you know, that was a couple of things we wanted to share tonight. I know we're just doing a quick cameo tonight, talking, shooting the shit, having a couple drinks, and it seems like you have some family members that want you to come outside. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to go outside here. Before I do, like I posted this on the live show tonight. We got this guy. Everybody see this guy right here? This big blue-eyed skull guy that I'm flashing on the screen.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
gotta remember, maybe that's what I said. This is 14 years ago. They didn't do a retraction.
That reporter,
So we got our big skull guy here that's like in our intro of the show. I was thinking maybe we could have a little contest and see who can name this guy, because I'm thinking maybe he's going to be again, I designed this. I didn't really design it. I used AI to generate it, and I thought it looked cool. So it's like our mascot, I'm assuming. So
yeah, actually, I'm a little curious as into
there was nothing behind it. I just was like, give me a badass looking skull with some political stuff, around. I use Grok, and I was like, with some political stuff around it. Like our show has Revolt over there on the side of the screen. If you watch the intro to it, it's got Revolt. That's why I'd put join the revolt at the end of it, because this is kind of like a revolt against the deep state. But okay. I was thinking maybe we could have, some people come up with some names for this mascot for us and make it our mascot. So if anybody out there's got any suggestions, message myself or Parabellum. If you got our email address, if you got us on, social media, DM us. Give us your thoughts and ideas on that, or comment in this video, what you think this mascot here should be named. And we'll try to go through those, and we'll put up a vote on them, a live poll or something, and maybe we get a name for this guy.
Pick me. Do you have an idea? You gonna send one in?
Oh, Bev's got an idea?
She's always got an idea.
But anyway, I just wanted to toss that out there. Send your ideas in and thoughts and all that stuff.
Each other.
So
trying to come up with a name for our logo. Okay. What about Kane?
Our mascot.
What is the word?
Our mascot, yeah. Is that Kane? Is that Abel?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I'm just throwing ideas, right?
Let's let the people decide.
Absolutely. I'm down for that.
Let's put it to a vote. So you got you.
It's called a burning bush. It's called the burning bush.
I don't know where she's at right now. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at I got a message there on Facebook. But anyway, I'm going to have to jump out of here. Peace out, guys. And any closing words for you?
The old days, bing, bong. The old days, bing, bong.
Absolutely. That's it. Go Donald Trump. We love you. Keep doing what you do. Go out there and fight the horrible powers to be. Keep doing what you do with the economy. And
join the revolt.
With that, join the revolt. We are people that are absolutely behind Donald Trump, whether you have a Q view or a practical view. So,
and whether you have the Q view or the practical view, where we go one, we go all.
Absolutely.
God bless and peace out, guys.
Absolutely.
It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. It is time to drain